Yo, what's up, guys? We're back with another banger. Uh, so I'm actually just gonna do replays again today. I like to get on VC with my friends and stuff while I do a Legends attack. So, I'll alternate. I'll alternate. Some videos will be replays, some will just be live Legends like the last one. But right now I will say this army is feeling unstoppable. Like this Fireball Furnace Yeti army, it's literally feeling unstoppable. Like, stuff has to go very, very wrong to fail with it. It's so powerful. Like, it's so good. Like, I'm at reset right now for today, and let's see what we are right now in the world. We're 1.8k in the world, and there's still 2 hours left, so we'll end probably like probably like 1.5. But further, let's not drag this out. I'm kind of tired. Let's go ahead and jump into the first attack. Okay, first attack of the day, we got Ace. Ace again. If you don't know who Ace is, he's a pretty big Clash of Clans YouTuber. He has 16, I think like 16k subs. So he's in Clash of Clans YouTuber world, he has a lot of subscribers, like a lot for a Clash of Clans YouTuber. So I'm not gonna lie. I was very nervous when I saw that I was attacking Ace. By the way, Ace has a 59 finish in Legends League, so he's a very good player. Lots of subscribers on YouTube, very big name. If you're watching this video, I can almost guarantee you'll know who Ace is. But either way, I was very nervous when I saw his name, but you see, he had this long range gear tower at the bottom of his base. I knew there'd be skellies and skelly traps and uh there's probably what do you call it? There's probably spring traps down there, but I just didn't even realize. And originally, I was going to fireball the rage tower, but then once my warden kind of got into the base, like on the fly, I was like, you know what? I need to fireball this freaking spitter, because if we fireball the spitter, we get the CC, and I really need this. I really need that CC out of my way, because I'm gonna recall my warden to the top and have him deal with this town hall section. And that's another reason we try to save our rage spell, because getting our warden through this town hall compartment, once we get to the revenge, we're going to need this rage spell very badly. So got the flame flinger working. It's gonna set a nice funnel for our Sui. This base is actually closer than I want. Like, the attack's actually closer than I would have liked. For this plan, I thought this plan was pretty damn good, but it actually ends up being kind of close. My king walks to the outside, which is hella unfortunate. I really wanted my king to go inside of that monolith, because if the king pathed inside to the monolith, and once the king is on the lava launcher, I could have got a spiky ball into that rage section, but he just didn't go there, which was unfortunate. But recall the warden to the top. Flame Flinger sets a funnel for our Sui. I probably should have went ahead and popped my flinger, because if I popped my flinger, it would have finished solidifying this funnel. But you see, my king goes to this gold storage, so I should have popped my flinger. So, because if I had popped my flinger earlier, my king would have went to the inside, and we could have got a nice spiky ball through this rage section, and it would have been the base would have been crushed, you know what I mean? But instead, I had to worry my little head and almost fail it, and that would have been very, very embarrassing. I don't care if I fail on people who I don't really know, or people who don't have a good finish. But I can't be failing on people like Ace, who are very well known in the Clash community, lots of subs, very good player himself. So I can't fail on this guy, bro. You know what I mean? That's so embarrassing. And we almost do, but we get it done. That's what matters. So if you see this base, which you probably never will, just get your king to the inside. Well, let's go ahead and jump to the next one. I like this style, or format of doing, I like doing replays way better than live attacks. I'm not gonna lie, because it's easier, because it's live attacks, I can I don't know. I feel like with replays, it's better to do because then I can put timestamps on each attack. But with live replays, I don't know, I could, but I don't know. I don't really like to. It kind of takes away. But either way, that's kind of irrelevant to this video. But either way, obviously, try to fireball this rage tower. I accidentally make the rage tower invisible. See, I accidentally make it invisible. So I got very lucky that my fireball just didn't go way off to the left, but it went to the spitter, which isn't insane value, but I mean, you like on a base like this, you don't need insane value, or like you don't not that you don't need insane value. You don't need to get it to the rage tower specifically. You just need to get it somewhere in the core. You know what I mean? Like out of this whole block of defenses, you just need to get it somewhere in this block, just somewhere. Doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter if it's like on the outside right here. It doesn't matter if it's the rage tower or this. You just need to get it in there somewhere. And then recall. If your warden dies, mine dies right here because I had to use so many spells to save him, like over here to get this fireball shot, that he actually ends up dying to this long range tower. And I could have saved him, but I was like, I think it's better investment, because if you look at this, he's gonna die right here. But if I freeze to save him, it's only going to keep him alive for like another like 10 seconds. And then he's just going to die again. So I was like, well, I'll just save my freeze for my Sui, because we got the Dragon Duke and the King ability. And that's just going to like just completely destroy the rest of the base. Like, it's not even close. So, Miss Fireball, Warden's dead, doesn't even matter. Like, just because. And like, these are the bases at High Legends, man. I reset like 2K, which like isn't, it's not like it's low legends. I reset freaking like 2,000 global, so it's not bad. Let's get into next. Okay, this base is it's kind of hard, I guess. Not really. I mean, you just walk your warden up here, wait for him to deal with this mono, then invis these 3 defenses, invis these 3 defenses. And then your fireball, like, go to, like, the spitter right here, and then you can literally just clear out everything right there. And, and then once you clear out like this with the fireball, you can just log launcher and Sui up that side to go get the town hall. And then just recall your warden to go into this rage section, and the base is absolutely crushed. Like, it's fine, because he can deal with this rage section. Just, like, he can deal with the rage section, but just, like, I'm trying to think of the word, like, don't just, like, use your spells willy-nilly, you know what I mean? Like, have a rhyme or reason for your spell usage, because, like, your warden won't get through that rage compartment if you just, like, waste all your spells, so just, like, don't waste your spells. But you see, we get all of that rage section down, but there's still a little bit of it left, so we can just see how this clears out this section, so we can just log launcher and Sui all the way up to the town hall. I say it a lot, but I learned this tactic or this kind of approach for different bases, because this approach works on a lot of different bases, but I learned this from Word, and it's such a good tool. I use it I use it so much. I probably use this every single Legends Day. I probably do. It's such a good approach. It works so good, and that's just the way I found to, like, the best approach to work on these, like, weird double rage bases like this. Not the last one, but, like, on ones like this. This is, like, my favorite approach. Learned it from Word. Not on this base style specifically. I learned it on a different base style, but just this approach in general just works on a lot of different bases. Just because it's not like a specific approach. It's very, like, generalized, you know what I mean? Split the base in half, log launcher and Sui up one side, warden up the other side. You can do it on a lot of different bases. So, such a good tactic. So glad I learned that from him. Yeah, I just want to just say that again, because, if you use this attack or, like, any warden charge, I recommend using this. It's very nice. It's very good. So, yeah. Base is crushed. So we got the Dragon Duke and the King alive, or Warden. Let's get into it. Okay, this base. This is, oh my goodness. This is probably the closest attack I had today, because I tried to do the same thing. I tried to split the base in half, log launcher and Sui up one side, and the only reason this was so close was because when I did this, I only fireballed. I fireballed the builder hut right here, so I didn't get this lava launcher. But if I had fireballed the spitter, I would have got the lava launcher, and the lava launcher is what makes this attack so close, because I had to use so many extra spells to keep my warden alive because of that lava launcher. So, yeah, you kind of need to get the lava launcher out of the way. So if you see this base, or if you can't, just or any base, if you can get your freaking fireball to get out the lava launcher, definitely do so. Definitely 150%, because the lava launcher is so annoying. It's such a hard counter to the warden walk, and I didn't even think about it. Like, I thought, because this is a maxed out lava launcher, by the way. So most of the lava launchers that I've been dealing with in Legends have not been maxed, but this one was maxed, so it was very, very annoying to deal with. So you'll see that it single-handedly almost saved this guy, or got this guy a defense on me. So yeah, definitely make sure you fireball that lava launcher out, because look, I have to rage right there when I normally wouldn't have to, but it just does so much freaking damage. It's absolutely insane. So you have to invis again, because the rage tower goes off. And then the lava launcher, I don't know why, but the lava launcher won't just stay targeted on the Sui. The lava launcher just keeps targeting the warden, and I don't know. See, look at this. Like, this is ridiculous. The lava launcher won't just fucking target the Sui and stay on the Sui every time. Like, it's like it should just have a favorite target. The favorite target should just be the warden. But I will say one thing you could do. You see how I totemed right there? I just realized this. I just placed a totem right there. It died instantly. But something I learned from Yada. I saw Yada attacking. He's a pro esports player. You see, look how big this range is. Instead of that totem right there, like, because the totem, like, distracted the lava launcher for a second, because, see, it shot a shot right there. I just realized this is actually a learning experience for me. I could have just placed that totem anywhere over here, and the lava launcher would have just targeted it for the entire raid. So, I recommend doing that. Like, invis the warden. Yeah, but you see, warden dies, and we barely get the base. So, fireball the lava launcher, and if you don't, use a totem like far away. But either way, yeah, let's get into it. Okay, a base just like the last one. Fireball something in the core, should be fine. I start my warden differently on this base. I start him down here. I start him down at the 6 o'clock side, because I wanted to stay away from this lava launcher on the initial charge. On the initial charge, I'm going to be going into, like, more defense or more damage than when I recall him, because I'm going to have, like, half the base taken out with the fireball. So, that's why I started him down there, just so I could kind of avoid the lava launcher on this initial charge. But I think this base is pretty straightforward, and had a hit with a fireball. You just, like, fireball something in that core, and it's pretty much done as long as you... Yeah, dude, I shouldn't even say if you keep your warden alive, because I let my warden die the other base, but the other base that I showed that was like this. But you see, fireball, like, literally half of the entire base out, just the fireball. Then we can recall, and now he'll just go walk and deal with that freaking lava launcher. And then actually funnel the side out, because we don't have a great path into the town hall now because of that having to start him at 6. So that's why we just kind of just log launcher into it. Like, I don't know, you don't need a great pathing for a Sui, but I decided to, like, clear this section out with 2 Yetis, just in case my king, like, wanted to try to walk around, which he probably would have if I didn't. He probably would have tried to walk around if I didn't funnel that side with Yetis. So we just start the Dragon Duke in with the Sui, because it just funnels him down to this rage, and we want his stun ability on the rage compartment, because that is optimal. He gets caught on air skeletons, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. But the base is absolutely crushed. G freaking G's, man. Let's get into the next one. Okay, this base. This base can be really hard or really easy. This one, it was kind of easy. But one thing I like to do is, obviously, fireball. I prefer to fireball the builder hut, but I couldn't get the fireball that deep. So, but another thing I like to do is test for a Tesla. Sometimes there's a Tesla right here. But I like to invis these two defenses, snipe this Expo, and then you can just flame flinger this whole side. So, it's kind of what we do. And then I'm actually going to recall my Warden to the top and Sui in from the bottom, just because I found that to be best. But I will say, keep in mind, you're going to, if you do that, if you recall your Warden to the top, you're going to have to watch him like a hawk. But you see, we snipe this, we test for a Tesla, and then we snipe that Expo out. Sorry for the pause, I need to take a drink. I was very worried about my Warden dying. Right there, that's why you had to use the Rage. I wanted to save the Rage for this Town Hall section when I recall him, but I just wasn't able to, and since he walked upwards, I just couldn't fireball that builder hut. I had to just go for the Rage Tower. But I wasn't too upset with that because we get the revenge with that fireball, so I wasn't too mad. And our Flame Flinger should clear out. The main like, buildings I want my Flame Flinger to take out is just the scatter and this multi. That's like the main things, but see. We gotta keep, I actually use a port, right? I tried to use that Skelly was a little bit too late, but I tried to use the Skelly to distract for the mono. Sui down at the bottom. I was trying to save that poison. I was seeing if I need the poison for that enemy hero up there, but then I was like, wait, I don't really need it, so I'm just gonna use it on the CC, which should be done. But I always say, I would rather you, but yeah, see, you gotta be so careful. You gotta watch your Warden like a hawk or he'll die. Because right there, the mono and the long shot was on the Warden, so I had to. And the Warden actually still dies just because I didn't use the freeze. But the Dragon Duke is so OP and broken that he just solos the Town Hall section, and our Sui can go into the bottom. And the Sui doesn't have much to, like, take out. Like, this heavy defense area was, like, all they really needed to get through to be safe because the Flame Flinger took out the rest. So, W. Let's hop into the next one. Okay. This base, I feel like this is another, like, pretty straightforward base, because it's, like, if you can fireball this Air Sweeper and the core, you get, like, the Revenge. Like, you get all of this core out. Like, you get the Revenge, the two multis, the Lava Launcher, the Spitter, like, the Scatter, sorry, not the Spitter, the Scatter and the Expo. Well, your Warden actually takes out the Expo himself, but you know what I mean. I feel like I don't need to, like, explain too much. You just fireball that core, and, like, it's done, man. You fireball the core, then you're just gonna recall your Warden over to this mono because he can solo the mono with, like, no trouble. And then just send your Sui in from the other side, you know what I mean? So, and it's done after that. I feel like I don't have to explain it, but some people need that explained to them. So, I apologize. If you want me to explain more in-depth, like, attacks, I will. If you comment that and just need me to explain a little bit more in-depth on some of these attacks, just let me know in the comments. I really don't mind. Like, seriously, like, ask me anything. I don't care. Like, you know, like, there really are no stupid questions. Like, if you ask me a question, I'm not gonna, like, think you're stupid or whatever, because, you know, this attack is hard, whatever. But I know some teachers are like, oh, there's no stupid questions, and then the first question you ask, they look at you and they have that look on their face. That's like, you know how fucking stupid you have to be to ask me a question like that. But I'm not going to be like that. I'm not like those teachers. But if you do have a question, just let me know in the comments. I don't mind helping you or anything like that. And actually, once I get top 1K, I want to make a masterclass video. Like, master classes are usually like for like subs or whatever. You have to pay for them or whatever. I'm just gonna just make a master class on this attack and just post it to YouTube for everybody to see. Just to help people, because I like seeing people use like skillful armies, skillful attacks rather than just spam 15 throwers. So I'm gonna make a master class on this once I get top 1K. And the reason you're probably asking yourself, like, Mikey, why would you only do it once you get top 1K? And the reason I do that is because, well, hold on, let's get into it. And the reason I say that is just because I feel like you need a top 1K finish to do a master class, just because like if you don't have a top 1K finish with the attack you're making a master class about, it's like people would be like, well, do you even know what you're talking about? You know what I mean? And like, I don't blame people for saying that, because like I would be the same way. Like, wait, this guy doesn't even have a top 1K finish with the class or with the attack he's trying to like teach people and like show people. So it's like, I feel like the only way for me to like make a master class is once I get top 1K, because I feel like then it'll be like, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like it'll be like, dude, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Like you'll be able to like be like, oh, like, okay, this guy actually knows what he's talking about. He ended top 1,000 with this attack in the entire world. So it's like, okay, it's like he knows what he's talking about. You know what I mean? So I feel like I need top 1K so people are like, okay, he actually knows what he's talking about. Like, he can actually teach. You know what I mean? Because like, you don't want to watch a master class from a guy who's like not that good with the attack. You know what I mean? So, I think you guys get the point. Recalled my warden, by the way, right there. That was a dumb mistake on my part. I recalled the warden, and the healers were bunched up with him, and the furnaces just jumped on the healers, or the furnace mites jumped on the healers and killed it. And this would have 3-starred if the freaking furnace mites didn't jump onto the healers, but they did, so now I was just cooked. It was GG's, and yeah, I feel like this attack would have went much differently, but that's how the cookie crumbles, man. We went 307 today. That was the only attack that I failed. So, plus 302 yesterday. I went minus 8 trophies yesterday, by the way, because our defense did terrible. Well, we got good defense today, so yeah, we did very good. So, either way, that's my Legends Day. Yeah, I will see you fine folks in the next one. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Peace.